It is a fact that these two teams are very different than what you saw in December. More than half of the Bucks squad was new, trying to feel each other out. And then for the first part of the season for Miami, first offensive possession for them. Bjelica is blocked by Giannis. A pick six opportunity. Chris Middleton connects.
In December, end of December, and now we're just 2 days away from the end of the regular season.
Kendrick Nunn from beyond the arc. Kendrick Nunn was originally in the starting lineup last season and then inside the bubble.
What makes you think I'm ready? Thank you very much. The three-pointer, and Miami takes the lead. Kendrick Nunn been battling a calf injury, but he was in the starting lineup. Alley-oop to Giannis. He gathered, flushed, and flexes. The Bucks know that Miami will always be well coached, regardless of the record and regardless of whatever personnel is available.
Nice little shot.
Bjelica gets into Chris Middleton. He finds Lopez for the flush.
Got one. Brook got one right there. Throwing him to the guards, though, too.
The Bucks are on a 9-0 run. Duncan Robinson ends it with a triple.
Like you said, those two guys, not guarding Giannis, but the nearest defenders, they're stunting, clearly building a wall.
Milwaukee just under 7 minutes to play now in the first. Lopez, spin, fade away. He gets it from the paint.
He gets tired from it, but you know what? You got to think he gets him going. Bjelica. I don't do it as much, but it's because he's dunking all the time. But let's be honest, his team feeds off that as much as he does.
Another one. One thing to consider, and that's a great example of it as Duncan Robinson scores at the rim, and you would first assume that the Bucks defense will be able to take care of business as Middleton coaxes a shot down.
They were a 5 seed in the playoffs last year. Right now they sit at 6, and that's why you just got to know this is a dangerous team. Nice move there by Chris. Not the exact same team.
Pieces starting to fall into the right places, and what a good time for that. A week from today, the playoffs open. We don't know if the Bucks will start on Saturday or Sunday.
He's on steroids at this point in the season. You really gotta know what teams are trying to do, and you've got to be able to take it away.
Jrue Holiday has become superb at playing in the dunker area. Side to side, the Bucks find him and lead 39-23.
You got everybody scoring the ball, everybody being successful. The ball is moving. Call it equal opportunity offense. It's tough to beat.
Goran Dragic for 3. Closing seconds. Holiday, Glasser. Yes.
That's right. That's for sure. So, very impressive first quarter. The distribution in terms of the scoring was phenomenal. Everybody got on the board and in varied ways and in different positions.
Chris Middleton hit that 3 a moment ago. He has 9. Bobby Portis from Middleton. The Bucks busting out. Corner 3 by Tucker. I can tell you that Miami allows the second fewest fast break points per game at 10.4. Hero and 1 as he goes off the glass.
I would like it as a player.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. But
Giannis. Beautiful. You know, we've talked about it a few times this season. When you go to the line for 2 free throws, that is the highest value scoring situation in the game in that scenario as Chris Middleton gets to the rim. It's better than a 3 on average. It's better than a 2 on average because you miss them.
It's free. There's no one guarding you. It's always 15 feet from the basket. The basket's always 10 feet high. So become a great free throw shooter by practice.
You remember John McLaughlin?
Peter Fagan, the boss, just stopped by to say a hug for is remarkable and very well done. And look, all these years later, in a tough industry, you've done it, brother.
Well, I found a home in this city, in this state.
I've experienced the same loyalty, the same support for me personally. But I can't tell you how many times people come up and comment to me about Jim and John. We go up about 50 steps, around the corner, up 10 more steps, steeper, very difficult. I get in, I put my headset on, and I can feel Jim next to me moving. Gotten up at 2 in the morning, awake, and that has come into my brain, and I end up laughing alone in a room when I was traveling with you on the road.
Less than 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. John McLaughlin back in the chair. Drew Holiday, nice little fadeaway run. Who was the focus leader on your championship team?
Well, it's interesting because Kareem was not a verbal guy, kind of to himself. So it wasn't Kareem. Jim?
Are you going to tell the bike story?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to say thank you for the years we had, for the announcer you've become, for the icon you've become.
And another great, an all-time great Hall of Famer, Marv Albert, will retire after this season.
And you guys called my games as a player. Now I get to sit next to you and watch. And I know you don't like all the attention, but the positivity that you bring to the game, the enjoyment that you make watching a reason knocking down that. Started calling games, and you are the Bucks to me, and it's not just me. It's everybody in Wisconsin. It's awesome working with you.
Thank you, Steve. It has been a gift to me to be able to work with you after calling your games and work with Marcus, Sidney Monk, even Chenzo hauls in the miss and goes right to Drew Holiday. Middleton against Duncan Robinson. Beautifully done off the glass.
A lot of intentionality. You can tell the Bucks are doing things very much on purpose in a lot of situations right now. That right there.
Beautiful pass. That is a perfect lob pass. Drew Holiday. Oh my. Kendrick Nunn has 22.
And it's great to see. You saw Chris Middleton was trying to ISO on Duncan Robinson. They are going to Chris on Duncan Robinson, but Bryn Forbes making him pay.
Duncan Robinson answers the Forbes.
Other than Jimmy and Bam, they're the top two guys in terms of leading the team in scoring in games this year. Kendrick Nunn is the third.
Oh, he's been nursing a tender calf for a foul at least. Giannis spins, lays it in, and he'll be shooting.
Had injuries and now they're healthy. Well, their records are 6-7-8, but they're certainly not.
The Lakers won today.
That are texting saying what you said is accurate. They're tracking it very closely as well and said, oh, he's right.
I try. Goran Dragic for you can rest your players, right? Because you're going to be third. But
feel like this is a setup.
But Giannis cutting, flushing, Holiday. What a beautifully timed pass. Do that consistently in the playoffs. Dwayne Dedmon hit that three-point jumper. It's 101-84.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
What a shot.
Kendrick Nunn has been tough tonight. It's an and one for Nunn. He sits on 26 with a chance for 27. He'll have a pretty good chance to get there, I assume. Kendrick Nunn, too long on that one, gets it back. That is a three for Goran Dragic.
Guys rolling and getting the ball with speed. Milwaukee's done a really good job. They deserve credit.
Kendrick Nunn has 29. You know I have to ask you about what you just said.
Getting Giannis the ball in different spots this year. Giannis even shooting more threes during certain stretches of the season. Nice shot there by Bryn Forbes. Not really attacking. He's just kind of looking at the defense, staying back.
Well, you can play off him for a couple of reasons as Holiday hits a tough shot all season long. Hasn't attempted one tonight, so you can cheat there a little bit.
You got to be a playmaker. If they're going to play off you like that, that's what Rondo would always do when teams would back up. Be a playmaker.
They put up 143 on Thursday. 40 times this season, Milwaukee has scored 120 or more. Robinson hits the second Milwaukee Bucks team ever. 69-70. Scored 120 points 39 times. So the Bucks set that franchise record.
I mean, to think that he wouldn't be in that conversation would be crazy. For
three-pointer, Holiday. 20 for him. Struss hitting that three. Miami 22 for 49 on triples. The Bucks 13 for 35 tonight.